Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for pin the tail on the map?
This morning we're leaving Gdansk and we're heading to Warsaw. It's going to take us about 3.5 hours on the train.
Because today's going to be very travel focused, we're basically just sat on a train for a few hours. We decided that we were going to do a video which explains a little bit about why we decided to travel and maybe our plans for travelling over the next however many months. So I don't know if you're interested in hearing about that, but we might make it, we might not, so we'll see.
So it's about 10 to 10 and we've finally got to the station. Izzy's gone to get some food and I'm sat looking after the bags for a bit. Hi.
Hi. You'll be pleased. All they had was chocolate and pretzels.
Fantastic.
That was a scary jump between the train and the platform. We've made it to Warsaw after a very hot train journey, and I did manage to get us somewhere booked to stay tonight. So it's about a half-hour walk to get there, which means we're probably going to have a couple of rest stops on the way.
We're about halfway from the train station to our hotel and we've had to take a couple of minutes to rest in this park because carrying all this stuff with us on our back sucks. We're not trying to complain because obviously we know we're so lucky to be here doing what we're doing, especially at the time that we're doing it. But a lot of travel vloggers make it look really easy, so it means that either we're really out of shape or they're lying. So we just wanted to show you the reality of carrying all your stuff around the world. Which way?
That way.
That way.
We might as well put our stuff down because I have to work out how to get in the building. Voila. This is nice. I mean, we're sharing it, but it's very clean. It's big, there's quite a lot of space. We can work here.
Sit up.
No.
Sit up.
No. We're gonna have a rest and a shower and some caffeine, and then we're going to pick back up in a bit to give you some information on our travel plans. Oh, that's strong. 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm just going to top it up.
Okay.
Now we're good.
Cool. So we've had a nap, we've been to the supermarket and we've got some food. As we're going to be in Warsaw for about 5 days, we've decided that we're going to do a bit of cooking whilst we're here, rather than going out for food every single day. We've also been discussing our travel plans for whilst we're here in Poland. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we haven't been able to make any sort of solid plans until we got here. Before we even flew out here, we'd had, 4 flights cancelled.
Yeah, we didn't even know we were coming to Poland until after we'd already quit our jobs and handed a notice in for our flat that we were living in Leicester. One of the things we've been talking about is that while we obviously want to go to the touristy places and, you know, do the big things to do in the country that we're in, we also really kind of want to get a bit more of a local experience. Like, although being in Gdansk, for example, in the city square was great and absolutely beautiful, we kind of feel that you don't really get that local experience from just doing all the touristy things. So we were trying to work out a way of how we can perhaps have a little bit more of a local experience in a lot of the countries that we're planning to go to.
What we basically decided upon was essentially pin the tail on the donkey, except the donkey is a map and the tail is our finger. What we essentially do is find a map of the country that we're in. One person is blindfolded and the other person waves their finger over the map. Person with the blindfold says stop. Wherever that finger lands, that's where we're going.
Yep. It's actually...
Ow!
Sorry.
Jesus.
Oh, sorry. You ready?
Ready.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop!
Oh! Starachowi.
Stara what?
Starachowiki.
Starachowiki.
Basically, it's in like in between Warsaw and Krakow on the map. There's a train, some old buildings. I mean, it's a real place. It has its own flag. There's not a lot of people there. Oh my god, we're next to a lake.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're next to a lake, look.
Okay.
So, oh, there's a hotel nearby.
It seems to be the only hotel.
I think it's like, it's on the shore of a lake, and that sign means camping. So I think that it might be like somewhere where people go to camp.
Okay.
On the side of the lake.
Right, I think what we need to probably do now is, now we know where we're going, we need to figure out where we're staying.
Yeah, and just as well, like, we dropped the pin on the map, but we're going to stay in the closest place to there. Like, we're not literally going to sleep on the ground on the side of the road. The nearest accommodation, the very nearest accommodation that we can actually book, we're going to stay there. So, that hotel that we mentioned that we could see on the map, like, literally a 5-minute walk from where the pin dropped, we're staying there. And it looks really nice, doesn't it?
It does look nice. There was a lack of options though. It was either this hotel or a tree.
Yeah, and there were only 2 rooms left in this hotel. I think it is somewhere that people go, just maybe not.
Hence the hotel.
Yeah, but I don't think it's somewhere that like many travellers go from different countries. We'll see, maybe we'll get there and it'll be really touristy. Who knows? To get there, we need to get a train from Warsaw for about 2.5 hours to this place called
Skarżysko Kamienna.
Probably something completely different.
Probably.
That was better than my attempt though. Then we change trains there and get a more local train to Stajkov, yeah, which is like this tiny town, and then we get off the train there and it's probably like a 20-minute walk, maybe half an hour walk out of town in order to get to the hotel.
So all in all, for our first time doing this, it's actually been a pretty easy one to do.
It's pretty straightforward, yeah. I'm really happy with this. I think it's going to be really good. We've got a proper hotel as well. Like, I love staying in Airbnbs, but it'll be the first time on this trip that we've had our own private bathroom. So
I can have a bath.
I don't know if they have baths.
Oh, I'm not going. As for today, we're pretty much done. We're going to spend tonight cooking some food and watching the England game. And then tomorrow, we're doing our very first DIY food tour.
We both know some people who are from Poland and we've asked them for recommendations of traditional Polish food. So we're going to do our best to find and try a lot of these foods. I'm really excited. Much more excited for that than watching the football, which I don't want to do. We'll catch you tomorrow.
So, is it? Tell me about your new album. It's amazing, y'all.
Thanks. Cheers.